Hey guys, it's Hugh. Welcome back to the final episode of On the Fence. I'm going to show you how to make meat-free versions of classic dishes. This week, with the help of Knorr, I'm going to try and convince my pal Cecily to cheat on meat. So I'm going to be making a cauliflower schnitzel with a potato romesco salad. Let's get cooking. Great, so I'm going to be using these salad potatoes. I'm going to pop them in some cold water, make sure it's cold, and just bring them up to a simmer. Whilst they're cooking, I'm going to make a delicious umami-rich paste with my Knorr Zero Salt Veggie stock cubes. It gives me a lot more control over how, when, and even if I want to add salt to my cooking. So, control is key. He goes in, a little bit of oil. So I'm thinning down the stock cube in the olive oil just because I want that olive oil to coat my cooked and slightly crushed potatoes. I'm going to use the other half with my cauliflower. Right, so I'm getting these potatoes out now. So I'm going to let these cool in a colander. Okay, so these have cooled sufficiently. I can touch them. So one potato, one board, one knife. So I'm crushing the potatoes just so when I pop them under the grill, all that delicious oil and all that lovely rich flavour from the stock cube will get nice and crispy and almost charred in places, which I think is the finest part of a potato. Now we're going to pour only half of our delicious stock infused oil over the potatoes. I'm only using half because I want to save the rest to use as marinade later for our cauliflower steaks. So I'm going to toss them gently and make sure that they're all completely coated in our lovely oil. Let's do it. So you can also see the potatoes, they've broken up a little bit, but that's fine because they will just get really nice and charred and crispy, which will be sensational later on when we put the salad together. Cool. Right, these are going to go onto a tray. Make sure you've got a big tray so they've got room to breathe and crisp up. Use a big tray, trust me. I'm going to spread them out a bit. So I'm going to grill these under the oven grill, but you could also griddle them or take them outside and barbecue them if you want to, and it's not too cold. Cool, off we go, 20 minutes, see you there. Cool, so now on to the star of the show, the cauliflower. We're going to try and get about 2 or 3 thick slices in the middle, so you do it kind of vertically down the stalk. There we go, and that's a little bit that you can use for something later on. So here is the remaining Knorr infused oil from earlier. I'm just going to add a little bit of lemon to that just to kind of brighten the flavour of these. I often find if you put acidity in food, it kind of almost replaces saltiness, so there's a little tip for you. And then I'm just going to brush that on to our cauliflower steaks before we panne them. This is kind of a quick marinade just to inject a little bit of flavour in there. So when you're panning, you should have one wet hand, one dry hand, otherwise your fingers get all clagged up and you end up panning yourself rather than the item you're intending to crumb. Cool. So into the flour, I'm gonna try and get that all over there. So because it's kind of a funny shape, you need to get the flour in all those little bits. There we go. So don't mind if you make a bit of a mess. We've got a floury tree, dipping it in a wet liquid. In this instance, almond milk, normally it's eggs. Okay, so the tree emerges from his almond bath, and then breadcrumbs. So I'm using panko breadcrumbs. You can find panko breadcrumbs in most grocery stores, all big reputable supermarkets, and even the odd corner shop. Okay, so here we have it, a breadcrumbs tree. Now we're gonna fry it. Nice! So I'm shallow frying it just to make sure I've got an even color and to make sure the coating sticks, and you just want to get it really nice and crispy and also cook the cauliflower through completely. Well, gorgeous. This guy is done. I'm going to cook his little pals, and then we're going to move on to our romesco inspired sauce. First things first, I've got some peppers. These have been blackened in the oven. You could also just buy them in a jar if you wanted to. So now I'm going to whiz these up. Lovely. Okay, so peppers are done. So here is some stale bread that I have blitzed up. So in you go, pals. 100 grams or so of almonds that I've toasted. They're going to go in as well. Lovely nutty flavour. Olive oil, because this is a kind of Spanish-inspired sauce after all. Lemon juice, some smoked paprika, quite a lot. Do you want it to be smoky? It's going to be a smoky potato salad. And then we're just going to pulse this until it has a dollopable consistency. Dollopable. Okay, that looks absolutely perfect. Smells delicious, actually. Now it's time to plate it up. Plate it up. Okay, so here we are. We've reached the assembly point. We've made our stunning romesco-inspired sauce. We've got some equally stunning cauliflower schnitzels, being really nice there, and we've got some gorgeous, crispy, slightly charred potatoes. And it's time to bring them all together in joyful harmony. First up, a bit of the sauce on the tats. Let's do this. So it's a beautiful red colour from our peppers and from our smoked paprika, roasted almonds. They're going on top of that. We're gonna add a little bit of crunch to our salad. A little bit of parsley. Brilliant, so potato salad, looking delicious. Really colourful, actually. Love it. It's schnitzel time. It's crispy. You can tell the cauliflower is perfectly cooked inside this crispy coat. So I'm going to serve it as is traditional with a little squeeze of lemon. So here it is, our cauliflower schnitzel with our romesco potato salad. It's quite an elegant thing of colourful beauty. So the Knorr is providing a really delicious kind of umami undernote to both the potatoes and the cauliflower. So it's time to give it a little try. Oh yeah, as I suspected, crispy, perfectly cooked. Oh, that is banging. You have a bit of the salad. You should always try your own things. Yeah, it's banging, delicious. But it doesn't matter what I think. Let's get Cecily to give it a little try. Cess, welcome.
Hello.
Here's your dinner.
Thank you, very excited.
Give it a little squeeze, as is traditional in Vienna. A little bit of lemon on your schnitz. So this is a cauliflower schnitzel. Right. Normally a schnitzel is some sort of meat, usually a white meat, but this is not. This is cauliflower.
Sounds delicious. Let's give it a go.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, there's a really good crisp there.
It's crispy.
Mmm, that's so good. It mixes so well. I can taste difference in flavour between each bit, which I love. The potatoes are really crispy. It's a really nice, well-rounded flavour. Yeah, I'd love that. I literally want to cook that on a weeknight or something like that.
I'll give you the recipe.
Thank you.
How much would you rate it out of 10?
I think I'd rate that solid 9 out of 10.
9?
Yeah.
Stunning. Okay, I'll take that.
Really exciting. I definitely want to try that again.
Thanks very much. 9 out of 10, I will take that. But this does sadly mean that we have come to an end of On the Fence. We've seen some really delicious meat-free interpretations of some classic meaty dishes. So I hope we've managed to convince some of you guys out there to cheat on meat just occasionally with Knorr. But yeah, all good things come to an end. See you next time. Cheers.